I am not a college graduate. I never took Sorry. Do you hear the dog barking? Oh, okay. I'll do it again. And it's based on my relationships with I got to start again. I've been all over the place, but guess what? One other place I have been, I don't like how I said that. So when I get asked this question, who is Steve Olenski? I start off by saying my career path has been as straight as a circle. And I say that jokingly because that's how my career path has been. I've started out doing marketing for companies like Prudential. I then moved into the agency world where I held creative director roles and senior copywriter roles and chief creative officer roles. Then I moved into companies like Oracle, where I've done communications roles, marketing roles, and things of that nature. But somewhere along the line, I also became a journalist. I was a contributing writer for Forbes for 10 years. During my time there, I got to meet so many CMOs and chief marketing officers and CEOs and athletes and celebrities and travel the world and go to different events. And sometime, speaking to someone, they said, you know what, Steve, you're like the CMO Whisperer. And that name stuck. So that's kind of been my alter ego, if you will, for well over 20 years. I am the CMO Whisperer. And I'm known in the industry as a thought leader, someone people can trust, people can read. They know I'm not always going to give it to them straight. So when you ask who Steve Olenski is, that's me. One last thing, I am a massive coffee drinker. So why did I choose Stan Ventures? It's a great question. And I had other offers on the table, quite honestly. I have no filter, by the way. I'm fully transparent in case you couldn't tell. I chose it because of the people. You get to a certain point of your career where not only what you do, but who you do it with matters just as much, if not more. And when I met Prady and Krish, right off the bat, I could tell they're two really good people. That to me spoke volumes. Even before I knew what the company does and what it stands for, if I didn't get a good feeling from those two, I would not be here. So right up front, it's the people, it's Prady, it's Krish, but it's meeting so many other people since I've been here. It's amazing. I couldn't possibly name all the people who I've met so far who were just good, rock solid people who want to do good work. That to me is so important as I look to branch out and get this brand, on the map, if you will, in the US. So when it comes to the future, it's a couple different things that I look at. I have my own podcast. It's called the CMO Whisperer Podcast, and I am going to continue to grow that, which is my personal brand. But my personal brand is now joined at the hip, of course, with Stan Ventures. That's number one. Number two is the company itself. If I could run out in the middle of Times Square in New York City, I would, and just tell everybody about Stan Ventures, right? I would probably get arrested, but that's okay. It would get his notice. But I want to do everything in my power, and I will do everything in my power to get Stan Ventures right off the bat. Everybody knows Stan Ventures in the US. That's what I want among agencies, among brands. When it comes to SEO, you look no further than Stan Ventures. Now, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not supposed to happen overnight. So my job, my role, my wish, my goal is to put Stan Ventures on the map in the US, period, go to print. We're not rolling anymore, right? Okay. We have so much potential. I go crazy thinking about the potential we're going to have, or we do have in this country, in the US, to get Stan Ventures on the map, because so many companies need our help. So many companies. And I'm going to do everything in my power and then some to hit all these people and get the word out. And we're going to do it.